All right, we're going to continue our chicken review today, and we're going to take a few minutes and talk about white leghorns, or as everybody around here says, leghorns. There's several different color variations on the leghorns also. Most common you're going to see are the white, followed by the brown, and like I said, there's others too. Um, but the ones we have and the ones we're talking about today are the white ones. And just to give an idea, kind of a description of them, they're not a very big bird. Roosters, I'm guessing ours goes somewhere around 6, 7 pounds, just guess. Hens, probably the 4 to 5, somewhere in that neighborhood. So they're not very big. And with that being said, I do not consider them to be a dual purpose chicken. Um, I have butchered leghorn roosters. We've ate them. They taste great. No problem there. There's just not enough meat on them to really classify them as a dual purpose chicken. Um, the ones we have, they are have great egg to feed ratio compared to some of the bigger, what I consider dual purpose breeds do. So they are very good ratio on that. Um, they start laying early. The pullets we have now, um, they started right around the 5 month mark, maybe a little over. So they're just now really getting started laying, and they're doing great. Great production. I'm real happy with that, and I would say that they lay I would classify it as a large size egg, and it is a white egg. Um, so, all right, let's take a few minutes and talk about their temperament. All right, a leghorn, the ones we've had here, and this. All right, I'm saying all this, and this is our experience with them here at the Egg Drop Inn. This is doesn't mean that every one of them's the same way, but this is what we have experienced here. All right, they're nervous, they're flighty, they're easily startled, they're hard to catch, they're hard to handle. Our rooster has shown some signs of aggression, and he's not horrible, but he ain't gonna let you pick him up and cuddle him. I'll put it that way. He's beautiful. He is an absolute beautiful bird. Um, and if you're wanting chickens to be pets, to be right around your feet, let you just reach down and pick them up and carry them. I'm not gonna say that all of them won't let you, but as a breed, our experience with them, these are not the ones you want to get. They're just nervous. They're not going to be right around you and let you handle them that much. Um, all right, chicks. We've raised a few batches of leghorn chicks in the past. They've always been extremely hardy. They mature quick. They feather out quick. This bunch, we lost none of them. We actually bought these and bought a few more breeds with them, and we lost a few of the other breeds. The leghorns never missed a beat. You would have thought they were hatched here. Stress didn't bother them a bit. But on a side note too, okay, if you're going to get leghorns, the smaller breeds tend to be better flyers. So if you're going to thinking about getting them, you ought to think about how you're going to put a top on your brooder, because they can fly better than the big heavy breeds. Um, Overall, we've had chickens for years, so we know what to expect when we get leghorns. We know how they are. We know how to handle them. And I don't think the only thing we have that might lay as early as they have, maybe the death layers. I don't think anything else is going to come close to the same. I think they're going to beat everybody else by a couple months as far as how early they laid. Um, Pros, I've made a short list of pros and cons. Um, One of the pros is they're hardy. They're readily available. in the spring, just about everywhere at some time, some point in time, is going to have Leghorn chicks. The other thing I had written down here is eggs, and more eggs. They're going to produce. If you take care of them, you make sure they get what they need, they're going to produce some eggs for you. All right, the cons. They're flighty, nervous, and harder to handle. They're quick, they're hard to catch. Which, not saying anything's wrong with it. To each their own. We don't pet our birds much. They're, we'll handle them some when they're smaller, and then as they get bigger, and then handle them just to inspect them, here and there. So, they have a lot of contact with us. We're around them a lot, but as far as actually physically touching them, they're not. But the Leghorns are harder to catch, harder to handle. And I'm kind of torn on this. Every one of these, I'm going to tell you if I would recommend them for a new person or not. So, and I'm kind of torn because they are very productive and easy to get a hold of as far as, finding chicks. But I'm going to say, as far as my recommendations, if you're a person that's just starting out with chickens, I don't recommend white Leghorns to start out with. They're just harder to handle. But they are very productive, but they are harder to handle, harder to catch. Anyway, hope that might help you out some. I'll try to put a few pictures at the end of the video of ours. I think all I've got is of our rooster, but he is pretty, so I'll put a few pictures at the end of this video. And once again, if you got any questions, just drop them in the comments. I'll try to answer them for you. We do have a couple farm tours maybe that we're going to get to go on here soon. So me and Gracie will work on that and hopefully have that. And as soon as another breed starts laying, we'll do another review. Thank you.